Market's all over the place right now, but I always say no one ever made a dime panicking. While the broader S&P 500 index just rounded out its worst week since September, certain individual stocks have actually been doing pretty well lately. However, if you are in all tech, you are in all nightmare. So you can't have all your eggs in one basket, and that's why we play Am I Diversified? This is where you call me, you tell me your top 5 holdings. I tell you if your portfolio is diversified enough. Maybe you need to mix it up a little. Let's start with Dylan in New Jersey. Dylan, you're a first caller. What do you got for me?
Booyah, Jim. Thanks for taking my call.
Absolutely, and I'm glad you called in. How can I help?
So my stocks are Blue Owl Capital, Palantir, SoFi, Robinhood, and NVIDIA. Am I diversified?
Let me catch up there. Okay. This is a really, really interesting portfolio because it's going to be undiversified because some of these stocks trade with each other because they are the equivalent of meme stocks. For instance, Robinhood, which is a very good broker, and Palantir and SoFi tend to trade together. We're going to have to make some changes here. We're going to sell the Palantir after that big pop at close, $4 off that army truck, and we're going to put in a company that's just a staple of any portfolio. We're going to put in Bristol Myers, okay? Get some yield, get some drug. I'll feel much better because you have tech. NVIDIA is obviously tech. I could have thrown that away, but you've got the GTC conference coming up. You got Fin. You have Fin. Again, that's why I say there's overlap, but I can't just totally No, I am going to do this. Never mind, because then Blue Owl is also financial. We can't have all these fins. We need some sort of. You know what I want to put in here? I want to put in Enterprise Product Partners. Did some work on it today. It's got a good yield, near top, oil service, it's pipeline. It just strikes me as something that could balance out some of these other stocks. Blue Owl out, Enterprise Partners in. Sorry I had to do so much. It was like a major surgery. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't just, I couldn't handle it on an outpatient basis. And not only that, I obviously had to use anesthesia. Let's go to James in North Carolina. James.
Good afternoon, sir. How are you?
I am doing well. How about you?
Well, all things considered, I'm okay. The world is in the balance, but we'll see.
All right, so nothing's perfect. Let's go to work.
Sure. My 5 stocks, they're across financials, infrastructure, and consumer. I got BlackRock, I got MasTech, I got Autodesk, I got Unilever, and I got local regional premium supermarket chain Ingalls, where I live in North Carolina, which has a tight margin sensitive to shocks that I use as a barometer. Because when things are good, it goes up. When things are bad, it goes down. And it's been trending down since December 22.
Well, you know what? I'm going to take your word for that one. We'll consider that, put that in the supermarket category. And I want to do some work on that, by the way. It sounded very interesting. I like your depiction of it. Master, we got infrastructure, BlackRock, finance. This stock has been a dog for me, candidly, for my travel trust. And we buy it. Why do we buy it? Because it's the best run fin with no exposure to credit. So I'm staying, they've done this new infrastructure stuff. There's some exposure to credit, but I'm okay with it. Unilever is actually not a great company. We're going to have to get rid of that. We're going to own... we're going to put in a drug company right here. I'm stuck on Bristol Myers. Say we're going to put Bristol Myers in there. Autodesk is a tech. So we have tech, we have a fin, we got infra, we got supermarket, and, we've got a drug company because Unilever's not that well run these days. Wow, this is hard. Now, you know what we're going to do? Let's go clear across the country. Let's go to Gregory in California. Gregory.
Well, you just assume that I'm in California, but you'd be right. I am in California. I'm driving right now up the 5 freeway from L.A. to the Bay Area, Jim. How is your Friday?
Oh, what exit are you right now?
Okay. Being absolutely honest, I'm in Patterson, California, and I just stopped at the Dutch Brothers, and I have myself a Kokomo in my hand.
That's what I want to hear. That happened to be a place that I slept in when I was living in my car. I just want to see with you the same address. Let's go to work.
Jim, you inspire me to practice what I preach because I know you do, at least to the best of our ability. So
all right.
With that in mind, as I head up to the Bay Area in my brand new Tesla, which is the first of my 5 stocks, the full self-driving mode, which is extraordinary, which wouldn't exist without the chip manufacturing equipment provided by Lam Research. Jim,
all right.
Annoyingly, I have to drive an hour or more outside of L.A. or the Bay Area in order to get my Annihilator, or in this case, my Kokomo. Of course,
this is good, and this is a good time right there to give us the stocks.
Dutch Brothers, Tesla.
Let's go to work. Okay. The stocks for Am I Diversified? Oh.
Dutch Brothers.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready.
T-Mobile.
Okay. T-Mobile.
Bristol Myers.
Bristol Myers.
And do I owe you one more?
Yeah, go ahead. I need all five. All five.
Yes. So T-Mobile, Dutch Brothers, Lamb Research, Bristol Myers, Tesla.
Perfect. Now we can really go to work. This is great. We tighten it up. It's just so great. Okay, Bristol Myers. I've been choosing it all evening, so I can't tell them now to get rid of it. Lamb Research is my absolute favorite for the semiconductor capital equipment dynamite. T-Mobile, it hasn't missed a quarter in years. That Mike Siebert doing a good job. The Dutch Bros, yeah, you just visited. That stock's down 20 quick points. We want to do some buying there. And Tesla. So we've got a car tech company, car tech. Then we've got, well, let's just call it a restaurant, for ease. We got telco, we have semiconductor cap equipment, and we have drug. That's perfect diversification. And I think he drove from L.A. to San Francisco in the time that call occurred. And therefore, because of that long across California and questionnaire, we're going to have to stop. But I want to thank all our callers and their money's back in.
Coming up, Cramer takes your calls, and the sky's the limit. It's a fast-fire lightning round. Next.